Hello everyone and welcome to November. Today is Guy Fawkes Day and we actually have a lightning challenge, and it's the only lightning challenge that we have this month. Here it is. It's the Guy Fawkes lightning challenge. And I'm about to leave because me and my housemates are gonna go see the fireworks show that they're doing in Cambridge to celebrate this guy not burning the parliament hundreds of years ago or something like that. I'll see if I can film some of the show. Hello. So I'm here to update you. I ended up not filming too much yesterday. The fireworks show went on for like 20 minutes. It was very nice, very cool, but also very loud and very bright. And I didn't want to mess up with the camera on my phone, so I just didn't record much of it. Now that that's out of the way, I'm here to give you a little small review. I finished the book, The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore. Honestly, this was just fine. This was okay. Like, it started out very strong for me. It had very strong Gilmore Girls vibes, but then the characters started having like these questionable behaviors, and by the end of it, I just wanted to be done. I finished this during my lunchtime today, and I think I'm gonna give this 3 stars. It does mean we need to move on the board. However, we're gonna land on an extra challenge, and I'm not gonna take the card because, as you've seen on my last month's vlog, I am very behind. So I do not have the time to be doing more challenges. So I'm just not even gonna bother taking out the card. I would rather save that card for a time I can actually do the challenge. So that's what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna take the card, okay? But just know we moved on the board. Just imagine it on your head. There's no point in me showing it to you, is there? I don't think so. Also, with finishing this, I have completed another one of the 12 initial challenges. I completed the read a book where the main character has the same name as someone you're a fan of. Oh, it's such a long challenge. But yeah, I finished it because there were 2 main characters, Logan and Jeannie. I was gonna say Laurie, that's the name of the author actually. And I'm gonna count Logan for that because I am a very big fan of Logan Lerman. So there you go, I can take that out of my little list. This is done and over it. I did try to annotate a little bit, but there were not really that many things. And now the next book I'm gonna finish is Danielle Steele's The Ball at Versailles. I started this and I got to page I think 13 or 12 or 11 actually, and I need to finish it this month, just like I will need to finish To Kill a Mockingbird at some point this month. But this will be my next focus for the next few days, and I'm planning on reading like 50 pages every day, so hopefully by like next week I'll be done. We'll see. Hello everyone, I am here to give you a little update. I have not been the best at filming this month. Hopefully I can still film enough to have a good enough vlog for you guys. I have just been very busy this month. I am trying to do everything before I go to Portugal because I don't want to edit there. So I'm editing all of the videos for this month and next month, except for like December's vlog, you know, because I need to live through December 1st, so... But yeah, I finished the book, so I'm here to talk about it. This is The Ball at Versailles by Danielle Steele, and I read this for one of the 12 initial challenges, which was read a book by an author that shares the same first name as you. So there we go. That me, if my name was English, that me, yeah? So this book is like an historical romance. It takes place in 1958. I don't know if that classifies it as historical, but in my mind it is. In my brain, this classifies as historical. So, and it is about the life of 4 girls that get invited to debut at Versailles, and they all like end up meeting and their lives end up connecting throughout the ball, and a bunch of things happen, but most of all, this is just a romance, little fluffy little book that has, you know, there's some stuff going on, some heavy topics like miscarriage and all these type of things. Do read the trigger warnings or the content warnings if you want to pick this up. There's not a lot of bad things going on, but there are some little things that might be triggering, so do give it a read. And I did end up enjoying this. I liked it more than I thought I was going to. I ended up giving this 3.5 stars, which is probably not as high as you were expecting with this review. But the thing is, I really liked the story. I thought the characters were well constructed. They were interesting. They led very realistic lives. Well, I liked that two women still had personalities and they had goals that they were pursuing, and just because they got married or engaged or whatever, that didn't stop them from doing whatever they were doing. So if they were going to university, they went and they continued and they finished. And if they wanted to become a nuclear scientist, then they went and became a nuclear scientist or a nuclear engineer. Actually, I thought the men were respectful. They actually didn't make me cringe, the men in this book, which is really surprising for me. As you know, I am the queen of cringing with straight romances. This one didn't make me cringe. It also didn't have a lot of spice in it, and the spice that it had wasn't explicit. It was like kind of behind closed doors type of thing. There were some lines that made me question a bit of my sanity, but overall there was almost none of that. So the only complaint that I have about this book, and it's the reason why I didn't give it a higher rating, is the writing. The writing is terrible in the sense that I'm pretty sure the publishing house, when they received this manuscript, they just sent it off to print. They didn't edit it at all, because if they had edited this book, it would easily be 100 pages shorter. It is so repetitive. There is so much, she did this, she did that, she blah blah blah, she. I'm like, get a different word, please. Like, you can do so much better than this. And then she kept repeating phrases, she kept repeating like concepts and all these things, and it was annoying to a point where I couldn't, like, reading it physically was getting on my nerves. I did end up getting an audiobook for this. It was on Libby, so I ended up listening to the audiobook, and that made it much more enjoyable. I didn't notice the writing flaws quite as much, but it's still there. It is still there. This needed a good editing. But other than that, I really did enjoy this. Also, another update. I have started reading A Man Called Ove by Frederick Backman, and I don't know where I am because I was listening to an audiobook while I was cooking. So I think I might be on chapter 5 now, or chapter 6 perhaps. I'm not entirely sure, but my goal is to finish this by tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be doing the 6-hour live stream from Minder, and I need to finish it because this is for the Crimea book series as well. So I want to edit that video tomorrow, and it's supposed to come out on Sunday, that video, so you know, this needs to get done. That's my goal for tomorrow. And after I finish this, I will next week be reading To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. This is also for a Minder challenge, for one of the 12 initiative challenges. You saw me draw the book back however many months ago, and this was the book that we got for that challenge. So this is what I will be reading at some point next week. Hello everyone, my housemate and I are gonna go watch Wicked at the cinema. So come with us. Let's see how we feel about it. For a little background information, I have never seen Wicked, like either as a musical or anything, or read the book, and I don't know much about it other than the fact that it's like Wizard of Oz fanfiction. So yeah, that is about as much as I know. I also know a few of the songs because it's quite a famous musical, and it would be kind of impossible not to have heard the songs at some point. So I have heard a few of the songs, but I still don't know much about what the story is actually about. I know that this is part 1, and there will be a second part to this movie coming out next year, I think. My door attacked me. Is my phone okay? Hello? Oh my god, that was aggressive. I will see you there. Just got back from the movie and I really, really enjoyed it. I cannot wait to watch the second part. It was so good. I don't even have words right now to express how much I liked it, but I wanted to share. They gave us this little poster at the end. So like when we were coming out of the movie, they just gave us this. And it's pretty nice, so it's gonna go on my wall. Hello everyone, today is Thanksgiving. We don't technically celebrate in the UK, and we weren't gonna do anything for it, but then we decided to go have dinner together. And we also plan to do the gift exchange today. Sadly, I didn't manage to finish the blanket on time, but I will give it to them in January, so that should be good. I do have the books that I bought for them, so I'm gonna give them that as a Christmas present, and I'll try to film as much as I can, and then we're gonna go out for dinner along with my housemate. So I'll try to film some bits and bobs, try to make this a little bit fun. Nina is actually almost arriving, so let's go get her.
Look me. Wait. Let me open it.
Toss, toss.
The judging, please.
I'm not judging.
I am so sad that I'm ruining this majestic packaging.
It's okay. It took me like 2 minutes. It's fine. She helped.
Today we are.
What's in the box? 100 million years later.
2 hours later.
You can just unwrap. Yeah, there we go.
No way! I've been wanting to read this since forever! Sarah Jane, for me?
She picked it, by the way. That's why she's reacting like this.
I love you.
You're welcome. Nina did help me pick it. So. I did write a message inside. You don't need to read it now.
Okay, I will
but
keep
you
it and
can.
read it
It's
personally.
really short, but I thought it would be nice. Right. Amazing. I've been wanting.
Oh, that's nice.
That one is thick.
Right?
It's a grandma plaza.
Yeah.
This is right.
I think it sounds really nice, that book.
When she was trying to decide for your present, I said something about crime, and then she found one for space. So she's like, "You're probably gonna really like that one."
So remember? Oh, there's still more.
The other tiny thing that I
Oh,
thought
I
you might
didn't even
use.
notice.
It's just a little something that I think you might find useful.
I will. Is this mascara?
Yep.
Amazing. I needed mascara.
There you
actually, so
go.
this is perfect.
Most versatile gift ever.
Absolutely. Oh, here's the
Yes, please.
present reveal. Sorry, I don't have the skills that Nina has. Clearly, there's only one professional among us, and
Of
I'm
course.
not that.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll open this later. Or you'll have to open it for me because I can't do
You
it.
want me to do it now?
So we did go through the list, right? I did ask you for the list to get you.
Did you talk to Claudia?
I did. She
Okay.
sent me a message.
Okay.
We got all sorted. I went to buy it. I didn't have Goodreads on my phone. And I don't know how to log in anymore. So I was just there and I thought, you know what, let me just buy a book that I know she doesn't have. And actually I really like it. And
Okay.
it was very transformative to me.
Okay.
So I got you.
Aragon.
No.
Oh.
Ophelia After All.
Oh,
It's a very nice book. It's a very queer book.
I've
And
heard about this.
It's very well written.
Is it? I've never.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever read anything.
Raquel
that
Marie,
sounds
she's very not known. I think she just started. She's a sweetheart, actually. She's very down to earth. You can send her messages on Instagram. She will answer you.
like- Really?
I did send her a few messages because I was like, damn, that book. Social media. It's a very cool book.
Oh, this was the other one.
Although it's like, I would say it's more for like teenagers. It has really
Okay.
cool stuff.
So it's YA.
Yeah, and you can edit
Nice.
favorites.
I love YA. Thank you so much. I'm showing the present, like the thing that I made for them, to Paula, but Nina doesn't want to see it. She only wants to see when it's done.
No spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers, promise. Okay, I'll let you know when it's safe to look.
It's not done?
No, it's not done yet. It needs to be like double the size, basically.
I love it.
Yeah?
I love it, yeah. I think
Did
you
you
like
like it?
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
Definitely. Wow.
Oh, that looks impressive on there.
Wow. It is impressive. Wow.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow, okay. Okay, safe to look.
Darling.
What? Let me see. Where did those come from? It's only next year.
God damn it.
It's only next year. It doesn't count.
New Year's resolution. I will do it with you, girl.
Yeah, let's go. No swearing next year.
Fuck yeah. I mean,
Heck yeah.
heck yeah.
Right. So we're gonna go have dinner now. So we'll see you at the restaurant probably. Bye. Hello everyone, I'm back home. I ended up not filming too much during dinner because we were just, hanging out and chatting. It was really lovely and I literally just got back. I also had to say goodbye to my housemate because I won't be seeing them anymore. They're gonna move back to Portugal by the end of December and I'm gonna be traveling very soon. So today was actually the last day I was gonna see them. So I had to say goodbye to Madalena, but she's off doing her own thing, continuing with her life journey, and we're gonna try to keep in touch and everything. We will still see each other, because we're both from Portugal, so we will find the time to see each other, but it's still sad to say goodbye to someone that you connected to. So yeah, it's quite a sad goodbye, but it's just life, isn't it? It's just is like that. People come and go, and you just need to be thankful that you were lucky enough to have them in your life and to have them mark you in a way. And it's just part of life. You just need to be happy for them. At the end of the day, it might be sad, but it's their life, and you just need to be happy that you were part of a chapter of their life, just like they were part of a chapter in your life, So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that, because if I say more I will cry. I just thought I did show you the books that I got from Paulinina, but I thought I would show them again. So I got Ophelia After All by Raquel Marie, that Paula got for me. I don't know what this is about, but I'm pretty sure this might be sapphic. Ophelia I don't know how to say that. Hojas? It's Spanish. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not very good at Spanish. Ophelia, last name, knows what she likes. Her best friends, Cuban food, rose gardening, and boys. Way too many boys. Oh. Ophelia is a romantic at heart, but she couldn't change, even if she wanted to. So when she finds herself thinking more about cute, quiet Talia Sanchez than how much she misses her ex-boyfriend, seeds of doubt take root in Ophelia's firm image of herself. With the end of high school looming, things start to spiral out of control. And as their secrets begin to unravel, Ophelia must rediscover who she really is after all. There we go. That's what it is. That sounds lovely. I love this cover. It's stunning. I will be reading this next year. And then Nina gave me this book, which I did choose. I was with her the day we bought this. It was actually the day that I got all of the presents from my family and friends. There is a haul for this on my second channel. I will leave. Oh, it's actually on that side. I keep forgetting. It's there on the card right there. I will leave the link for that vlog. I will say though, family and friends, if you're watching this, don't go see that video unless it's after I've given you your presents, okay? Thank you. She gave me the third book in the Montague series, and this is The Nobleman's Guide to Scandal and Shipwrecks by Mackenzie Lee. I really enjoy the series, as you know. Big fan. And this is about the youngest sibling and the family, which will be interesting because when we first meet him in the first book, he's literally a baby, and now he's old enough to date. So that's interesting. I don't actually know what this is about, so let's read the blurb. Adrian Montague has a bright future, but most young lads, not lads, lords, aren't battling the debilitating anxiety he secretly lives with. In the wake of his mother's unexpected death, a newly found keepsake of hers, a piece of broken spyglass, sets Adrian in pursuit of older siblings he never knew he had, and on a dangerous adventure filled with ghostly legends and a long-held family curse. So he's gonna go look for his siblings? Wait, that's fun. I kind of want to start reading this now. I didn't know that. I thought he was like completely disconnected from, you know, Felicity and gosh, what's the oldest guy name? Monty. That's his name. No, Percy. No, it is Monty. It is Monty. Yeah, I had no idea he was gonna go look for his siblings. That's really fun. I wonder how that's gonna work. My memory is really bad. I literally read the second book this year and I don't remember where Felicity ends up, but I don't think she's in London. Let me see. This book does have a map. Let me have a look at the map. Oh yeah. He goes to Portugal. See? See, he goes to Portugal. Look at that. Look. Porto. And he goes to Açores as well. These are some of our islands in Portugal. Are there snakes here? Question mark. Felicity? Question. Are there snakes here? Why is he looking for snakes everywhere? Look, are there snakes here? Are there snakes here? Adrian plus Louisa. Yeah, so I think he is the only sibling that isn't queer. So this is interesting. I'm very, very curious about this book. I will definitely be reading this next year so that I also finish the series, because this is literally the only book that I'm missing to finish this series. And I'm reading so many series at the same time. Next year you will be seeing a video about that. There we go. And those were the books that I got. As far as updates for what I've been reading this month, I don't remember when I last updated you, but I was reading a man called Uva and I did finish it. I didn't finish it on Saturday, but I finished it on Sunday and I really, really did enjoy that book. I gave it 5 stars. It is right there. I just don't feel... I just want to get up to go get it, but it is there. I did really enjoy this. I thought it was a very sweet story. I did have a bone to pick with it, and it's the fact that this story was very much read like an old guy, like an old man, grumpy old man, and everyone treated him as this grumpy old man. Emphasis on the old, and then we find out that he's 59, which to me is just not old. That's my, like, almost my dad's age. So that to me was a bit of a red flag, because then his attitudes were more red flags than he was like wholesome, my grandpa's like this type of attitudes, you know. But for the most part, I really, really loved it, and that's like the fact that he was 59 didn't really change my rating, because I kept imagining him as an old man, like an actual old man, like in his 80s. So it didn't really implicate with my rating of it, and I will 100% be reading more Frederick Beckman. Since then, I have started, and will finish today, reading To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I am over halfway. I only have this much left. I'm really enjoying it. It's such a necessary story, and I can definitely see why this is a classic. It is heartbreaking at points, but it's also told from the child's perspective, so it's very airy and innocent, really. And there's just this, I don't know, there's this playfulness to it that I did not expect. For those who don't know, this story is about a lawyer who's defending a black man in court. This black man was accused of raping a white girl, and it is not true, but it does like mess with all of the things that went in society, because this was in 1930 something, so black people were not well seen. They were still seen as like worse than white people, which is incredibly racist and stupid and just doesn't make sense, but it was like that at the time. So this is an incredibly important story. These things still happen to this day, which is devastating, really, and infuriating. It's almost unbelievable how many black people are wrongly imprisoned for something that they didn't do just because they are black. And this touches a lot on that, but again, it's told from the lawyer's child's perspective, so there's like this, it's very playful again, like I was saying, there's this playfulness to it, this airiness, because the children are very young, and it is told from the girl's perspective especially, and I just, cannot recommend this enough. It is really good so far. I am gonna give it, I don't know how much I'm gonna give it, but so far it is a 4.5. And we'll see by the end. I will let you know tomorrow. Hi guys, it's the next day. I finished To Kill a Mockingbird like I told you that I was gonna do yesterday. So I'm here for a little update. My opinion did not change too much from yesterday, so I gave this 4.5 stars. I really, really did enjoy this. I can definitely see why this is a classic and all of that. And I don't think I'm gonna be filming much more for this vlog because the next few days I'm just gonna be editing non-stop. I have so much I need to get finished before I travel, and I am traveling on Sunday, which is very soon. Very, very soon. For context, today's Friday. So, well, you know that because it appears, whatever, you know. I forgot, I keep forgetting. So yeah, I think this is gonna be the last clip of this vlog. I think it ended up being a short one, but it was just a very busy month. I was doing a bunch of different things, just getting stuff ready. I do think it would be nice to show you all the books that I ended up reading this month. So let's rapid fire talk about all the books that I read this month and what I thought of them. I read 5 books. There's only 4 here. I read an ebook. Well, I'm about to finish it. I'm gonna finish it today, so I'm still gonna count it. So let's go. First book I finished this month was The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore. I gave this 3 stars. Then the second book I finished this month was The Ball at Versailles by Danielle Steel. Who remembers when I bought this last month? I did finish it. I give this 3.5 stars. The next book I read was A Man Called Ove by Frederick Backman. This was great. Gave it 5 stars. I started watching the movie on Netflix. Did not finish. I am planning to watch that with my mom when I'm in Portugal. I'm just gonna make her watch it. But from what I've gathered, they've changed the setting. So like this takes place in Sweden, and they changed the setting from Sweden to America. And they actually they shifted the story without losing its components. Like, how do I explain this? And I've only watched 20 minutes, so this is not a final review of that movie. It could still be shit, but as far as I can tell, it's not that bad because they changed the name. So it's called A Man Called Otto, and it's with, what's his name? Green Hank? No. I was thinking of Hank Green. No, Tom Hanks. That's the one. So many Hanks. Yeah, it's with Tom Hanks, and they changed it to A Man Called Otto, and he lives in America. They kept his wife's name the same, which I thought was interesting. It was a choice for sure. And then the neighbors who come in to the new house, they in the story, the woman, she's an immigrant from somewhere. Honestly, I don't know where she's from. I'll put it on the screen which country she's from. I'll do my research. But in the movie they changed her to be from Mexico, which makes a lot of sense that she's a Latina immigrant. So I really like that they're changing that. And they also changed the brand of the car that he drives to a very American brand, which makes a lot of sense as well. So they're keeping the roots of the story, but they're changing it to be American while still keeping the essence of it, which I thought was smart. Because if they tried to do this in America and then kept everything, it just wouldn't make sense, right? They would have to film it in Sweden or do it the way that they did here. So far I like it. I think I have this idea that there is a Swedish version of the movie, and it will probably be much more accurate to the book. So if that's true, I'm gonna try and find it and see it as well. Maybe make my mom see it as well. Although, can I really make her watch the same story twice? Who knows? And then this book that I literally just talked about, so I'm not gonna yap about this any longer. I will say though, I also want to watch the movie. They did a movie for this. I saw I got a clip of it on my TikTok before I finished this book, and I hadn't searched for anything about this book or the movie. It just appeared. I think my phone totally is listening to me. No news there, right? So that was creepy. It was in black and white, at least the clip that I got, which I thought very cool. I wonder if it's a movie a very old movie, or if it's a new one, if they chose to make it black and white. Either way, I'm very curious and I want to watch the movie while the story is still fresh in my mind. So I will try and find that, and probably also make my mom watch it with me. Because why not? It's an important story. She might as well. And then the book that I'm planning to finish today is Spy Family, Volume 5. I started reading this months ago. I think in October was when I started. Oh, wait, October was literally last month. Why does it feel like it's been 5 months? It feels like it's been so long. It was literally last month. Anyways, yeah, I started reading this last month, didn't finish, and I've been trying to finish it for weeks now and just don't have the time. I'm currently charging my little tablet over there on my bed so I can like start reading it during my little work breaks today and hopefully finish it because I was over halfway done with it. So it needs to get done. I don't want to take this book with me to 2025. To be completely for real with you, I will talk more about this on next month's vlog. But all of the books that I haven't finished this year that are on my currently reading, I'm going to soft DNF them into going to next year. Because I don't want to take any books with me to next year. I just want a clean slate, you know? So that's just what's gonna happen. In terms of points, here is what our points are currently looking like on the Excel. In terms of books read this year so far, here are the books that we've read so far this year. Quite amazing. And yes, this is gonna be the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next month for the last month of my year. Bye!